4 o'clock in the afternoon here in the Philippines. About 1 o'clock in the morning there. Let's see who's up. Say hi. So if you guys remember, I'm the guy that talks about nothing at all, and you get to learn everything. Oh, and I have a Walter. Walter, say hi, Walter. That is Walter. Walter is the 4-month-old dachshund that had some bug on him, and where we got him from, and now he's got almost no hair on him, but it's growing back. Anyway, here we are at 4 o'clock in the day. I've had a couple of interesting problems today. This morning, during my water pump, which fills my fish pond and my swimming pool and waters the yard, decided to take a crap. So we had to turn it off, stop the live, and run down and see what was wrong. It ended up we had a crack in the fuel line. So I just now ended up finished filling the pool. It's about, like I said, it's 4 o'clock. I started at 8 o'clock this morning. Took all day to get it fixed, get it working, get it done, but now it's done. It's what you got to do sometimes, you know. When you're in the Philippines, there's not many things that you can't get fixed anytime anyway. Even if I have an emergency in the middle of the night, I can get it fixed. And if it cost me $10, maybe, you know. That's one thing about the Philippines is the help is, if you have friends, it's free or damn close. They won't take money. My guy that came today to help us fix my water pump, he what does he got? What do you got? Brandy's being bad. Let me up, baby. I gotta go get that. My dog's chewing on a plastic bag. Move. Let me up. Move. I gotta go get it away. So you guys can take a walk with me while I scold my dog. It's another one of my dogs. It's got a plastic bag. What is this? You know better. And yeah, she's bad. That's bad. She knows. It's really funny because they know when they're being bad around here. So anyway, there's my fish pond, guys. Oh yeah, it's easier than spinning it around. So, sub my wife's channel. If you guys are here, I told my wife I would, every time I do a live for a while, I'm going to do a commercial for my wife's channel. So here it is. This is my wife's channel. You can see she has 102,000 subs, and she does extremely cute videos, guys. Anybody who's a girl, you'll like to watch her videos. They're cute. She wants, she's trying to get monetized, and so she needs more subs, and I think she has enough subs now. I think what she needs is watch hours. So watch some of her videos. Some of them are really cute. And, okay, there's her commercial. There it is. How's that? See? You can do all kinds of stuff. If you people think about the advantages that you have when you're doing videos and lives and stuff, there's, you know, not many restrictions as long as you don't break the rules. Like I do, sometimes I do commercials, you guys watch me, about my own business, because I have company in Washington, Oregon, and California where we work on cars and boats. You need a mechanic? Give us a call. Marine Tech, that's us. Anyway, so today's been kind of a boring, long day. Other than the pump going out. Hi to you guys that are watching. Hey, where am I from? I'm from California. Where are you from? And this one says, I do not understand. You do not understand what? Ask me, I'll explain it to you. Hell, I got nothing else to do. That's why I'm doing this. I ran out of stuff. I just went down, filled the pool, went for a swim. My wife, I think, is still in the pool. I'm not sure. And I'm just kicking for a while now, relaxing. Told my wife I want to go buy a rocking chair. I love it. Got a really nice one. It's actually at Ace Hardware of all places. And I want to go buy it. So in the next few days, I'm going to have a rocking chair. Sit on my deck and rock. I can look at the sky and look at my yard. My wife has made our yard beautiful. We have cherry trees. I was just eating some cherries. We have banana plants. We have a whole big garden. Oh my gosh. You could live on my yard right now for months and months, which is kind of cool. Japan Ras Pandy. I don't know if Japan Rus Pandy, maybe. Hey, how you doing? Where am I from? You? So anyway, the Philippines is definitely, if you're going to retire, this is it. You don't need a lot of money. You know, I see these guys say, oh, I got the sound of my escape, if you're wondering. Oh, you can't retire on any less than $5,000 a month. Oh, you got to have $3,000. Well, I don't know. I guess $5,000 a month, if you were retiring here and you had that much income, you could definitely survive. Well, I think honestly that you could live nice here on $2,000 a month myself. I mean, you can rent a nice house for $250 a month in not in Manila, but you know, you get out into the cities where we live normally in the US. You don't live in San Francisco. Well, some people do, but you know, you get in one of the smaller towns and you can rent a nice 2-story, 3-bedroom house for $250, or you can get a little apartment for a little less, $200, furnished, ready to go. No headaches, you know. I mean, if you want to live in town, you can, but yuck. I didn't move to the Philippines where I can relax to live around a bunch of horn honkins and dogs. No, I like my dogs. Hey, come on. And hey, moving to Manila, gee, that would be a terrible place to live to me. You know, the crime. There's a lot of. It's not a lot of crime like San Francisco crime. That's enough. Stop, or I'll put you down. No, you're gonna get down anyway. It's not like San Francisco kind of crime. It's I don't know. It's minor, littler crime, I guess. I mean, they do have murders there, I'm sure, and they have drugs there, I'm sure, but most of the crimes you see there are more like, you know, getting the Americans or whatever to pay $5 for something that should cost $1. You know, shit like that. I don't deal with that. You know, you get out into the smaller towns, and we know people. I mean, shit, I know everybody around me. Everybody knows my name. Everybody waves to me. They know my dogs. So, you know, we don't get what the Americans call the skin tax. I don't get that. Excuse me. But you remember, the culture here is to barter stuff. So, you know, you walk in, like my wife, she'll have $100 in her pocket, cash, in pesos, which is about 7,000 pesos. And they'll tell her she wants to buy 3 tomatoes, for instance. And they'll tell her 6 pesos, which is like 12 cents. She will say, 4 pesos. Now remember, she's got $100 in her pocket. So it's not the money, it's the culture. And you know, that's something that Americans can't trip. They don't get it. You know, like you don't tip the tricycle drivers $20 when the fare is only $1.50 or $1. You know, it's cool to do. It makes you feel like a hero. Oh, I gave him $20. Yeah, that's, you know, that's cool. But the problem is it screws up my economy. It screws up the economy for the people that live here because, one, the tricycle drivers, when we Americans get in them, they go, oh, gee, another guy, gonna give me $20. You know, they don't do it to me. I know them all. Shit, I probably know 52. I probably know of and have seen and talked to at least 50 of the tricycle drivers. They know I live here. They all know where my house is. I can stop any tricycle driver. Say, yeah, Castle Drive. Oh, I know where it is. The Castle. Yeah, I know. They all know. You know, and crime-wise, we have a rice field in front of me and sideways. Excuse me. And a house behind us this way. And the joke is my road is about 500 yards long, say. And there's houses on both sides of the road. And then all the rest of it around me is rice field. So I can just imagine somebody stealing my TV and carrying it through run through the rice field, mud up to their nuts, or carrying it past all my neighbors. It's not gonna happen. My neighbors would stop them in a second. Even the neighbors that I don't like I don't think would let that happen. So it's not like in the U.S. I tell people that I meet here that living in the Philippines is like living in the U.S. in the mid 50s and 60s, the society is run like that. The kids are out on their bikes at 10 o'clock at night. They go to school because they like it. Um, they don't dress, super ridiculous. All the people. People are outside walking around at 1 o'clock in the morning because it's cooler and the older people take their walks. It's nice. And yet the technology here is better than what we have in the US. And it's cheaper, for one. And I mean, there's nothing that you can get in the United States I can't get here cheaper. I don't care what it is. It's an interesting thing. We have Starlink. I guess you can get Starlink in the US, but for us, it's very cheap. Excuse me. Somebody was telling me the other day that it's very slow. Starlink could download a 2-hour movie before you can blink your eyes twice. Cars are cheaper, their gas mileage is better. We have everything. I've gone over this a million times. We have everything here that you have in the U.S. Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Costco, Shakey's Pizza, all the Starbucks, all that shit. It's all here. So you're not gonna miss that kind of stuff. We don't have bars. So if you're a bar drinker, you're not gonna do well here because there is no bars here. They have places you can drink beer, if you like a beer. Honestly, there's more beer drinkers around this country from the U.S. than anything else. And here, everybody drinks gin. And it is the nastiest rot gut shit you ever drank. I can't drink it. Ugh. I've had a few shots since I've been here. Maybe in the over 8 years I've been here, I maybe have had 4 shots of that gin. I still know it's gross. And I mean, if you fart and you're anywhere near a lit fire, I mean, you're gonna blow your pants up probably. But it's easy to live here, and you could have, if you have a halfway decent amount of money coming, say you have $3,000 a month, which is a lot, but you'd have a maid, you'd have a cook, you'd have somebody taking care of your grounds. You could build a house here, really. I mean, I hear these Americans, $30,000, $50,000. Oh, bullshit. It's because you're fucking stupid. I guarantee you I could build a nice house here for under $5,000. Nice. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, nice kitchen, nice. When you buy the property, right now it's gone up a lot since I've been here, but it's about, depending on where you buy, between $300 and $500 a square meter if you're in the provinces, which is $6 to $10 a square yard, more or less. That's how they sell it here by the meter. And you could build a house, I'll tell you, for under $5,000. I don't care what. I mean, you could spend 50, you could spend 70, you could spend 6 million, I guess. But you can build a house cheaper, and you can get the property cheaper. So the biggest thing about being here, though, is the people and the food and the culture. It's nice. Filipinos are educated. They're not dumb people. Most of them go to college, but they're not educated about the world. It's funny to me. Like we know what the Holocaust was. You ask a Filipino, they have no idea. I don't know how much they even know about the war, other than sometime the Japanese got on the island, fucked them up. But I don't know. Their education level is pretty high, and they're pretty smart. My daughter went to school to be a pharmacist 4 years, and now she's a pharmacist, and I am impressed with how much she knows. I really am. That's very interesting. Oh, I'm tired. I'm sorry, you guys. I work nights. I start working about 8 o'clock, and I stop working at 8 o'clock the same day. I work all night, every night, and then my day doesn't stop just because I get out of bed. I take a rest as often as I can, but it's not often enough, I guarantee you. Matter of fact, I'm seriously considering when I get done with this, I'm going to take a nap for a couple hours. Yeah, I get tired around 4 o'clock. And then if I fall asleep now, I wake up 6 or 7. My wife's making dinner, and I gotta go downstairs, eat my dinner. I don't know, this eating thing is like, I'm really getting on my nerves. I wish I'd have to do it. I don't know. Anyway, so, should I do another commercial? I can do another one, should I? Let me see. I can do a commercial about my own business. Which I know, I just kind of started doing this the other day. I thought, I could do a commercial about my own business. And my wife goes, well, you really shouldn't do that. And I'm like, why? Why should I not advertise my company? And she said, well, I don't know, maybe you should. And so I do. But I just started doing this, and I figured, you guys, you all have cars, you all have boats, or well, some of you have boats. So I thought, well, what the hell? So if you know what Craigslist is, if you go to Craigslist, you can find my ads. Wow, look at all this. 9 hours ago. Here you go. So this is the automotive end of my company. This is in California. The number rings everywhere. So if you need, look at that, the phone just died out. Funny as hell, huh? But if you need your car worked on or your van worked on or anything, please give me a call. I mean, we can definitely take care of it if you're in Northern California, which is where the business is. I'm actually. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah. It's all right. I'll come do it. I got to go. Have a good. You're right. I forgot.